Think the whole way we've been thinking about taking care of our hair. We kind of have to go back and kind of build it from the bottom up. Speaking of building it up and building the volume, what about triple XL? What about 3 times the volume? This is a volumizing mist, but you're also going to love it as a dry shampoo. This is washing without water. I'll check what fragrance we have remaining. I know for sure we have the new lemon vanilla beignet, and this is okay. This is what we have. It's $32 today. It
smells amazing,
and you're getting the newest fragrance. Taking out the oil, the dirt, the smoke, the odors, the buildup in our hair, so we can go a couple days without washing.
You can go 2 weeks. This is how I've been going 3 weeks now. One thing I need to stress, when you get it home, the pump is separate, or the mister. There's a cap. I've got my finger over it now. You need to shake this vigorously before you put this in. If you don't, you put this in, it jams. It'll jam probably pretty fast too. It's hyaluronic. It's a new form. I'm the first one to do it. I'm probably 3 years ahead of everyone else. This hyaluronic is powderized. I call it a cloud. It's inside of a silica ball, and the silica is like a Pac-Man. And we'll go to Johnny while I'm talking, because that silica holds the hyaluronic, and when you squeeze this onto the hair after you mist it, it opens up and it kind of spits out the hyaluronic. The hyaluronic's cationic. It sticks to the hair. We're not using starches. We're not using all those white powders and everything else everyone else is using that clings on and builds up. This literally cleanses, but also treats, because that hyaluronic clings on, looks for moisture. And we know how powerful it is. It now brings that moisture in and holds it to the hair shaft, and then it plumps it up. And that's how we get this massive volume that you're going to see. But at the same time, I noticed, wow, it's a dry cleanser like I've never seen before. You don't feel it. You don't see it, but watch. He's putting baby oil on our model's hair, and he will remove baby oil. If you can do this, imagine if you've had oily scalp, or if you've been cooking fish, because we have actually an active in there that fights off malodor. So it acts as like a charcoal filter in your hair, and it does this over a slow period of time, that's what you want, so that throughout the whole day, you can go a week, because you don't want stinky scalp. Nobody wants stinky scalp. Because people always say, how can you go 2 weeks without washing your hair? Does it smell? Amanda would kick me out of the bed. If I smelled, like, come on.
And you know why I love this product? Because I'm lazy. And if there's any way I can get out of not showering, not blow drying, not round brushing, not flat ironing, not curling iron, not getting out the hot rollers, if I can get one more day out of my hair, and you will too. In fact, if you know someone who can't get in and out of the shower or the bath as frequently, this is great. If there's someone that you're taking care of, or it's a little bit more of a struggle for them to wash their hair every single day, this is like a dry shampoo, but it's also a mist. So it's not like a powder, like other dry shampoos that leave a residue or look white or cakey.
Did not want. I hate that, and I hate the gritty feel. And they always say, oh, it's not gritty, and I have everybody's. I test everything, and at the end of the day, if it feels gritty, then you're gonna wanna wash hair. It defeats the purpose. I'm using hyaluronic. I call it the cloud, and this cloud is a good for you cloud. Who doesn't want the hyaluronic? The issue with hyaluronic is, up to now, you would just wash it down the drain, because it doesn't hold on. It goes to skin, but not hair. Till now, this one's cationic, so it fits into all your damage. It literally fits into all of it and seals it up, gives you a smooth surface. That's why when you feel this in your hair, it's not gritty, it's the opposite. I put it in my hand, and I can feel that, the oiliness that I had from the beignet, I've eaten so many, gone, and it kind of does a cocooning, but it's not something that is gritty, it's not greasy, it just feels like a second skin, or in this case, second hair. Baby, you just doused her whole head in baby oil?
Okay, this
he just did her. Okay, this is normally it's a strand.
It a couple times, always makes me very nervous.
He just did her whole head. Look at Midge. She's like scared.
Pouring baby oil on our model's hair, because I don't think there's anything more impressive than a mist. It takes the oil out of your hair.
Yeah, fast. Yeah, and it does it, and if you're wondering how, and that's baby fine corn silk hair. I was even shocked. Normally we just do a strand. He just did the whole head. That's why I said, is that what you're doing? Because that's the first time we've done that. And I'm glad he did it. So that means he's getting even more, Johnny's getting confident now. See, good. And I want you to be confident at home. It works, it works, it works, because it goes onto the hair shaft, and it, like I said, it spits out that, it's a silica that's hollowed out. right? Inside, I was able to infuse it with the hyaluronic because they're both powders. And then it comes out when you squeeze it. If you don't squeeze it, then it doesn't do that. Then it's not you're not going to get the hyaluronic. You'll get the cleansing part, but not the treatment part. And when I mean squeezing, it's like rubbing your hair. Just get your fingers through it. It opens up the silica. It releases, and then as it's open, it traps whatever's there. In this case, he had baby oil, it took it out. The end result, you get shine. It doesn't dull out hair because we're pumping moisture. Hyaluronic loads the moisture, and that's how we get the health, that's how we get the shine, not silicones. There is no silicones in it. He's doing the baby oil thing again. And that's mineral oil, right? So it's harsh.
But, you know, sometimes you feel like you have baby oil on your head. You know, you've been to the gym, or maybe you've been outside, maybe it's been hot, maybe you've been wearing a hat all day, especially in the winter. We go outside, we wear winter hats, we come back inside, and we're like, oh my gosh, now I'm gonna have to start all over. I'm gonna have to wash and blow dry.